first step to making these absolutely beautiful blocks is to get about 250 grams of fondant. I've chosen red. I'm only making 4 blocks in this tutorial for the name. If you want to make more the same size I am doing, obviously just use more fondant. But they would look just as beautiful, slightly smaller, because I am making them quite large because I'm wanting them to really stand out on an 8-inch cake. So all I have done, I've rolled it into a sausage shape, and now, if you can see what I'm doing, I'm just patting down, because obviously we're going to do this once we've cut it up, but it wants to be more of a square. Okay, that's enough for that, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to be using my smoothers to try and get more of a square shape. So now I'm going to cut this into 4. Now I've kept those as evenly as I possibly could, so if we just remove a few of them, put down a little bit of icing sugar, just so nothing sticks. And this is where we turn it into a block. Don't worry about the icing sugar, because it can always be brushed off or steamed off. And all you do with each of your blocks, first of all, I like to use my hands, but you'll have noticed that an awful lot on a lot of my tutorials, just till you get the size of the block you like. Remember, all the sides are wanting to be even. Okay. So that's what we have so far. But it's still not full on block like. We've still got some edges that are quite round. So all we're going to do now is take our time and using our smoothers turn it into a block. So that is my first block, and that is literally how easy they are to make. Now obviously I'm going to be adding more to this, so I will continue with these 3 to make them look the same as this, and then show you what to do next. Now all you need to do is add the lettering to your blocks. I'm just going to show you what font I'm using. You can use any font you want, but I've absolutely fallen in love with these. They're great if you're doing cakes for children, especially if it's the first birthday. You see that? They're absolutely fantastic. Cake Star Push Easy lowercase alphabet cutters. They have the numbers and the uppercase as well. They come packaged in these lovely boxes. Basically, they're just a plunger cutter like you've seen me use before. So you push it down and push it out. And it's as simple as that. I'm using fondant again this time. My colour's blue. That's what I want on top. I have some edible glue and a brush. So then literally getting your letter, like I said earlier, just push down. Don't know if you've seen me do this before, but then I like to turn them upside down and rub my finger just to make sure everything is off there. So you've got your perfect cut. And then just putting on a little bit of weight, push it down like so. If I just lift this up to the camera, you'll see the slight indentation that it's made, and that will just fit on my block. And I'm going to repeat these for all the letters and also add them to the sides of the block, obviously just not underneath. You might think this font's too big. You can use any font you want. I like the Click Sticks cutters as well. And obviously your letter will be a lot smaller then. If you do use that method for your cake, another idea that you can do, using these Click Sticks, these are to make squares, you can add a square. If I just show you here, just so you've got an idea, this is only if you're using a smaller font. Because I've chosen to use a large font, I can't fit these squares on, and these blocks are just the right size for the space I have on the cake. But you would literally just pop on a square. I would recommend maybe doing the squares in gum paste or modelling paste rather than fondant, just to keep its shape. But you pop on a square on each side and then you pop the lettering just inside there, and it just gives more definition and more decoration. So I shall cover these and then show you the finished product. And it really is as simple as that. So all I have done, as you can see, is added all of the same letter to each side. If you're wondering why I've got this particular layout and why these are at an angle, it's because I've taken into consideration the cake that these are going to be going on, which is going to be an 8-inch round. I'm having an edible model just here, and then my big blocks in front. I hope I've helped you today, to show you an easy way to make these lovely fondant baby blocks. Stay tuned, subscribe, and I will be back soon with many more helpful tutorials for everyone on all skill levels. Happy baking, guys!